How to touch a guy. Ways men like to be touched. If you're looking for ways to turn your partner on and surprise them with new moves, we will explain the best ways to touch a guy in this video. From time to time, everyone needs to bring in some novelties into the bedroom to spice things up and maintain a good relationship. With these moves, you will absolutely drive him wild, and he will be excited to see you every day. We will start with the basics and go to the extra special areas. These tips can be used in the bedroom, but also while hanging out, no matter where you two are. Before we begin, subscribe to Modern Love Potion because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist. So click or tap the subscribe button now to not miss out. Number 1. The area of the arms. In the beginning, you need to ease into it and make it natural. So start with the hands and forearms as a way to introduce your new game. This place probably wouldn't be one of the places you would think of touching to make him feel aroused, but it works. As you kiss your partner, you can place your hands together and massage their palms sensually with your fingertips. Keep the massage strokes slow because it adds a feeling of sensuality. You can also use your partner's hands to tease them. You can take your partner's hand and, whilst you're massaging it, run it down your body so your man can feel all of your curves. The forearms have the greatest sensibility of that whole area, so be sure to touch gently, moving up and down in slow, moderate strokes. Number 2. The chest. After the forearms, moving upwards, stay longer at the chest area. Your man will love it. The nipples are not just a sensitive spot for women. Most men love to be touched there, so do not hesitate to passionately kiss the spot and even nibble on and around his nipples. Men's nipples are really sensitive areas that shouldn't be forgotten about when trying to arouse them. You can take advantage of the sensitivity of his nipples and slowly trace one of your fingers around his nipple. If your man shows that he's enjoying this and getting turned on by it, then you can also start to kiss or trace your tongue around his nipple. This area is indeed a miracle worker. Hey, are you liking the video so far? If so, I have good news. Make sure you like and subscribe to Modern Love Potion because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist. And you'll never miss our videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, if you have a story you want to share with me or other people watching this video in the Modern Love Potion community, write a comment below. Okay, so where were we? Number 3. The belly button. This place and the place just above the genital area are some of the most erogenous spots on a man. When nibbling on his chest area, try going down slowly towards his belly, stopping around the belly button area. Note that this is a very sensitive place, so teeth are out, but kissing, caressing, and lightly sucking are all very welcome. Number 4. The inner thigh area. While you are kissing your man, you should make sure that you touch his inner thighs. Guys like to be touched on their inner thighs just as much as women do. It teases them and turns them on tenfold. You can incorporate a lot of areas that have already been mentioned before, getting to his inner thighs. Work your way down his body. Start your hands near his ears, neck, chest, and then inner thighs. Guys like to be teased, and working your way slowly down their bodies is a great way to do this. Place your hands on his inner thighs and try to be as close to his penis as possible, but do not touch it just yet. You need to make him feel incredibly aroused, and he should be begging you to let him be touched. You can massage this area slowly, or use your fingertips to move closer and closer to his penis. The inner thighs are one of the most arousing places for a man to be touched, because you are so close to their penis. The nerve endings in this area will be going crazy, and when you feel like he is ready for it, you can brush your hand over the area where his penis is. Guys like it when you're in control. Try playing around with your fingers and your tongue, as this will foreshadow what's about to come later on. Number 5. Don't forget the face area. There's nothing sexier than when a man touches your face while kissing you, and it's also extremely romantic. Guys also want to feel turned on, wanted, and loved, so touch your partner's face when you're kissing them. The way you touch your man's face will obviously depend on the kind of kissing happening. If you are heavily making out with each other, then you can be a little firmer and touch his cheeks with a heavier hand. If the way you're kissing is slower and more romantic, then gently brushing his forehead and cheeks with your fingertips. All guys will just love the fact that you want them so badly, you can't stop touching them. Number 6. The lips. Now, if you're thinking, but aren't the lips obvious? I'd say sure, they are. However, we're not talking about kissing here, but gently exploring with your fingertips. This is building tension, so he is extra aroused by the time the real kisses come. Watch him seductively in the eyes, caress his lips slowly and gently, and at this point, you can even say something or whisper, still holding that eye contact. These touches will actually build up a mad sexual tension before you get to the kissing. To make things more interesting, tease him to kiss you, and when he does that, don't let him kiss you immediately, but show him you want to play a bit. Suck his bottom lip and play with your tongue. But in all this process, make sure that you are the dominant one, because that will turn him on even more. When you see that he is burning to kiss you, then let him do it. And that kiss is something he will never forget. Number 7. Play with his tongue. Playing with his tongue is a fantastic way to increase tension and let him in on what's about to come. Start by kissing and sucking on his lower lip first. Then take his tongue and start sucking it gently and circling it around with your tongue. With this, you can feel his excitement rocketing through his body. Number 8. Touch his neck. The neck is one of the best erogenous zones because it is full of nerve endings. It is a good place to start touching your man while you kiss him, especially because the neck isn't far from the lips. So if you aren't too confident to have your hands roaming around the rest of his body just yet, there are several ways you can stimulate this area by touch. You can gently put your hands on his neck as you kiss, and you can bring him closer into your kiss by gently pulling. This will deepen the kiss. Depending on how confident you feel around your man, you might even try and grasp your hands and slightly choke him. Start by doing this gently to see if he likes it. Some men like to be dominated, but you should always test the waters gently at first. In addition to putting your hands on his neck, you can also kiss him there too. You can slowly move your lips down from his and shower his neck with kisses. You can even gently nibble him and see if he likes it. After you have spent some time focusing on this area, you can move the kisses further down his body. Guys love being kissed, of course, but turning your man on by kissing him isn't only about your kissing technique or what tongue action you should go for. It's also about understanding how guys want to be touched while you're kissing them and where exactly to touch them. If you want to know how likely your chances are to get back with your ex, click our Ex Back quiz in the first description below. Also, if you want to see our best videos, click the videos on the screen now. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on any of our videos, and I'll see you next week.